evening and welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Regional News. Tropical storm Beryl, after more than a week of causing havoc across the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico, is finally showing signs of weakening. The National Hurricane Center's latest advisory indicates that the storm is expected to continue on the northeasterly track before dissipating within the next few days. Beryl's journey began in the tropical Atlantic late last month when it first became a named storm. It rapidly intensified into a powerful Category 4 hurricane and has moved westward, making its first landfall in the Windward Island on July 1. The Grenadine Islands and Union Island before the brunt of Beryl's fury, suffering complete destruction. As it continued its path, Beryl briefly weakened to a Category 4 hurricane while brushing Jamaica's southern coast on July 3. The storm then encountered wind shear in the northwestern Caribbean Sea between Honduras and Cuba, which further weakened it before it made its second landfall on Mexico-Yucatan Peninsula on July 5. Upon entering the Gulf of Mexico the following day, Beryl had been downgraded to a tropical storm due to its prolonged interaction with land. However, the storm regained strength over open water, redeveloping into a hurricane by Sunday. Beryl made its final landfall in central Texas early Monday as a Category 1 hurricane. Beryl began to dissipate by 11 p.m. last night, becoming a tropical depression. Beryl has set several records, becoming the strongest hurricane to form this early in the hurricane season, and the earliest forming Category 5 hurricane in the Atlantic on record, beating the previous record by 2 weeks. Its path of the destruction has left a trail of devastation and loss of life in all countries it affected. The opposition is calling on the Health Minister Terence Dayal Singh to declare dengue a public health emergency, referring to confirmation from the ministry on Saturday that there were cases of the mosquito-borne virus. Coroni East Member of Parliament Richard Sichuran made a call while addressing the United National Congress UNC weekly press briefing on Monday. Sichuran noted that the case confirmed by the ministry thus far were not an accurate reflection of the national infection rate, as the statistics are based on cases confirmed through laboratory testing. Quote unquote, many thousands more are left undiagnosed with mild to moderate symptoms, he said. There have been 2 dengue-related deaths and 190 confirmed cases of dengue fever as of June. Sichuran pointed out that Puerto Rico made a declaration after it noted more cases in the last 5 months than for the whole of last year. Dealing with the ministry attempts to deal with the virus, Sichuran pointed out that the issue of a public advisory on its social media pages on Friday. The advisory listed the contact information for the country public health offices across the country for citizens to report suspected cases. Quote unquote, this is too late. This should have been done many months ago. The ministry has taken too long to activate its public education campaign, Sichuran said. He also criticized the ministry for focusing its campaign in shopping malls, as he noted that 83% of the cases identified by the ministry came from rural communities in central and south Trinidad. 3 men were shot and killed, and a 4th man was left injured in a shooting incident on Monday around 6 a.m. at Black Rock, Tobago. The deceased victims have been identified as Anselm Douglas, Gregory Hamlet, and Samuel McCain. The 4th victim is said to be hospitalized. These latest killings have pushed the island's murder toll to 14 for 2024 so far. Tobago recorded 14 murders for all of 2023. Meanwhile, amidst the spike of murders, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has invited Chief Secretary Farley Augustine to a National Security Council meeting today at the office of the Prime Minister in Tobago. Thank you for watching. I am TIANA.